Welcome to my drum studio in Woodstock, New York. Many thanks for everyone who's joining me here on my Facebook page. I'm Melissa Lovaglio, and I'm so happy to have this opportunity to share my thoughts on living with what some would label a physical disability. I think the more appropriate term these days is physically challenged. The word disability can be really disempowering, in my opinion. I'm an amputee. I've been one most of my life. The work I do through my experience as a drummer, as a healer, as a teacher, as a crisis counselor, among other things, is that I want to help others, and I try to help others find a way to increase their love of themselves through whatever challenge it is they face, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional. As humans, we all have something about ourselves that we find limiting that might get in the way of the love that we can really feel for ourselves, that we find just really gets in the way of our full potential. And for someone like me, it's dealing with living with one leg. It could also be being female. So many things about ourselves that we may not even consider limitations, but for some people they may be. It could be anything that challenges our ability to really love ourselves. And the trick is to turn whatever that thing may be literally into a superpower rather than a limitation. And honestly, that's not always easy. I've seen absolutely amazing people, amputees with gorgeous titanium legs, climbing mountains, winning gold medals, doing absolutely amazing things. And these things are beautiful to see and inspiring, but sometimes they could be discouraging to watch for someone who's not at that point, for someone who's struggling with how they feel about themselves. It can be discouraging and intimidating. I know I've felt that seeing some of these people in images. And don't get me wrong, these people are absolutely amazing. Their stories are inspiring. But there's so much to really acknowledging and finding one's own superpower. And that process can include a lot of anger, a lot of sadness, frustration. To get to that empowerment, we've really got to embrace the good, the bad, and the ugly to get to that point. We have to allow that to be okay too. There's really no shame in feeling those feelings, because it's sometimes the most important part of the process to be able to get to that. That's how self-love really does develop. So we've got to allow these moments and not judge ourselves, because self-judgment is one of the biggest roadblocks in that self-love. Judging the struggle won't help achieve it. And acceptance in ourselves is really the key in doing this. And my mission here in speaking to you is to be able to offer this, to be able to help people through this, to be able to share my own stories through this, both the inspiring and the difficult. I'll be offering soon a website. I'm developing workshops, videos, chats. We'll be doing a lot of interviews with people, people who are, achieving their dreams, people who are still struggling to achieve their dreams. We'll be going through all the different facets and parts of this journey. I'll also be posting more of these informal clips just as we go on, just to talk about these different things. I will also, I'll be sharing my music and the drumming, and because, let's face it, who doesn't love drumming? So that's very exciting to me too. So there'll be plenty of that on the way. There'll be a lot to look forward to. This is a very exciting process for me. I'm very excited for the people who want to participate in this and watch and hopefully get something out of it. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. Stick with me, because we're all in this together. We're all trying to find ourselves. We all really want to be loved, and we all deep down, I think really want to love ourselves. And that's what this is about. So we're going to do it through talk, music, and the drums. So thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay.